Jams, jams, jams. Picture books and jams. Welcome, everybody, to PBJamz. Music and picture books, what a perfect sandwich. Squish them all together, what a yummy snack. PBJamz, yummy books and music. PBJamz, reading, writing, teaching. PBJamz, what a yummy treat. Jamming PBs all the time. PBJamz.
Good morning or afternoon or whenever you are joining us, my PBJamz friends. And I am wearing my cardigan today because I'm sharing a video book review of a beautiful, beautiful book about Mr. Rogers. And so for those of you who grew up with him, you absolutely need a copy of this book. It's absolutely wonderful. For those of you like me who showing my age here, but I grew up in a house that only got 2 channels and Mr. Rogers was not on one of them. So I didn't grow up with Mr. Rogers, and I didn't really come to appreciate him until fairly recently, but he was a lovely, lovely man. And there are tons of books out about him and his life. And so there's a great way that you could build an entire unit if you wanted to. If you're one of my teacher friends, you could absolutely, as a music teacher or a regular classroom teacher, you could build an entire unit based on Mr. Rogers. There's so many great books out there about him and his life, but I love this one because it is particularly about the music that he used and how he used it and why. And so I'm going to share my screen with you and just kind of give you a little preview of the book, and I'm going to talk through a couple of things. So this book is called Mr. Rogers' Gift of Music. And let's see. So sharing my screen with you here. Let me maximize this so that you can see how beautiful it is. So Mr. Rogers' Gift of Music by Donna Cangelosi and illustrated by Amanda Kalatzis. And so this is the dust jacket you can see here. I'm looking at my digital advanced reader copy. So you see it opens with his neighborhood. These beautiful illustrations just walk you through the whole book, and it's just lyrics from his songs. Just absolutely gorgeous book from Page Street Kids. And so you'll see one of the things that I love is how you'll see here how the lyrics just kind of wind themselves through every page. So it starts with him beginning his television program and how he made each child feel so incredibly special. And then it backs up and it says, you know, this is why he struggled with asthma when he was young. And you'll see the illustrator uses lots of grayscale here to kind of show the darkness in his world and how he often felt left out. But he found his own way to make sunshine. I love that. He learned to play the piano, and just all these gorgeous illustrations and lyrics, and how Donna just brings all of that to life through her words as well as through the illustrations. The text and the illustrations marry so beautifully in this book. You'll see the set design and all of these things, and how he created the show, why he wrote music, and what he hoped to accomplish with that music, and how just how amazing it was and what an impact it's had on the entire world musically. You'll see she mentions in here Wynton Marsalis, and on the YouTube list that I'm sharing with you in this episode, there's a clip where Wynton Marsalis is playing, and Yo-Yo Ma was on there, and just so many amazing artists that he had on the show. But the lyrics that he wrote were so wonderful and amazing and accepting and inclusive. And he did that for them. And this book does such an incredible job of just explaining and walking you through just how wonderful he was, and how music was such a part of who he was, and how he wanted to share that with his audience, with his young audience. But it went so far beyond the young audience, and those, not only of those kids grown up now and are adults and sharing with their kids, but just the adults that he impacted. It talks about how he would, when people would interview him, that he would make them feel so lovely as well. So there's a whole bibliography in the back, and a lovely author's note. And this book is just it's just lovely. It's just like Mr. Rogers. It's lovely, and it's colorful, and it's kind. And Mr. Rogers always said there's 3 ways to be successful. The first one is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third, you might have guessed, is to be kind. So my hope and prayer this week is that we all can be a little more like Mr. Rogers. And I hope that the music teachers among us and the teachers among us will find some ways to integrate some of Mr. Rogers' excellent thoughts and song lyrics and his music into our daily lives and into our classrooms, and to help our students learn also that the best way to be successful is to be kind, be kind, be kind. So thank you, Donna, for this lovely book. Thank you, Page Street Kids. Thank you to the illustrator. And thank you for listening. And I hope that you get a chance to read this book very soon. Purchase your own copy. Make sure you leave a review on Amazon, Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, and let everybody know what a wonderful book it is. I'll be leaving my review, and I hope you'll join me there. Thanks for joining me today for PBJamz. Check out the written interview with Donna in this episode, along with a Pinterest board full of ideas and a YouTube playlist that is full of amazing variations of all Mr. Rogers music and all kinds of amazing things. Don't leave without checking out that YouTube playlist. It's full of just tons of great things that all go beautifully with this amazing book. So check it out. Have a great day, and don't forget to be kind. Thanks for joining me. See you next time on PBJamz.
PBJamz, what a yummy treat. Jamming PBs all